Hey, I'm Nick Frederking, agri-gold agronomist here in southern Illinois, standing near central Illinois today in a field where tassels and silks are just starting to emerge. This is a time of day we think about fungicides, VT. This is a traditional time everybody makes that pass. Today, my opinion and advice would be let's hold off on that fungicide. Let's wait until R2 after pollination, and I'll tell you why. In southern Illinois, in this territory, we've got a couple disease threats that we need to make note of. The gray leaf spot, northern corn leaf blight. These two diseases are going to come off of the soil and the old residue and make their way from the leaves closer to the ground and slowly work their way up the canopy. To this point in the season, we haven't had the right conditions for these diseases to develop on the leaf tissue. So with that, don't need to control those at the current moment. The next two pressures that we face in our geography would be southern rust coming up from the south and tar spot, which has been overwintering here for the last few years. To this point, I don't believe we've had weather conditions to bring southern rust up from the south, and tar spot conditions just aren't favorable quite yet today. So with that, we don't have that disease pressure on the back end that we're concerned about either. The past few years of fungicide trials that I've run, in the absence of disease, we have had minimal return on those fungicide investments. So making an application right now at tassel with no disease pressure, I'm not sure we're going to get the investment that we expect. So if we can push that off to R2, there's a few things that we pick up in return. We can reassess the disease and how it progresses now that we've got some more moisture in our environment. In addition, we can get past pollination and understand how many kernels we're actually protecting on that ear. So this year in 2023 at tassel, I would advise you to hold back on the fungicide. Let's wait a few more stages in grain development and then reassess the disease progress and kernel count out in our acres.